What up, though? You already know how I go. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. Let's get straight into this video. It's about the process of joining the gang when you get to prison or while you in prison or whatever the case may be. So to join the gang, they first have to take a liking to you or you have to take a liking to them. And then you approach a member and he'll put you in contact with the person who can sanction you joining the gang. But in that process, they want to know something about you first and foremost. What are you in prison for? This is a gang. Religions don't really do this. They want to know if you in there for CSC. If so, what type of CSC? Because there's levels to it. It could be you 20 messing with 5-year-olds. That's horrible. Or you could have been 21 messing with a 15-year-old. That's pretty bad. But it can be exceptions made for you, especially if you got a background of a lot of violence. Blood is respected in prison. You know, blood respected the most, not just how you carry yourself or what you stand on, morals. Blood, first and foremost, you get more of a leeway pass. It's like a superstar player. He can get caught drunk driving a few times. He can get caught up in this. He can get caught up in that. And they'll keep giving him breaks because he sell tickets. He make money. And he good and he can help you win, which is the ultimate goal. So they'll want to see your paperwork. A lot of gangs don't accept sex offenders. And if so, it's just like if you was urinating in public, okay, that's cool. You got caught fornicating in public, that's cool. But, you know, when you get the other, we ain't got to get in all that. You know what I'm talking about, the real weird stuff. So once you get into that, then nah. So they want to know, did you tell on your co-defendants? Because they want to know if they'll be able to trust you. Because criminal activities might take place at any given time, whether it's assault, extortion, so on and so forth. And if you get caught up on it, are you going to tell on me? Which the paperwork don't mean if a person going to tell on you or not. You know, people could have not told on nobody their whole life, but got in one situation and told on somebody. So that really don't matter, but it's their process. And then you'll be on probation for 30 days. You'll be on probation usually for 30 days. The guys that are more organized gangs, they've been around a long time. They ain't really lost their ways, like the Mexican Mafia, the Sureños, the Norteños, so on and so forth. They'll put you on probation for 90 days to see your character and your conduct. During that 90-day or during that 30-day period with most gangs, they'll give you literature. Literature is the ideology of what y'all believe in, who brought you in, who made this, what year, what street, who was there. You got to remember this stuff. So, you know, far as like being a GD, and I'm not putting out nothing that's not all over the internet. People, I remember Jaway and them did an interview. Jaway and Six did an interview, and they're like, "Oh man, you putting literature out there, man. It's everywhere, and it's for everywhere. It's everywhere for a reason. GD literature is all over the internet, so you can join. You can, you know, raise your set and teach them things they need to know. So they'll give you pieces. For example, like the GDs will give you a coat of arms, what all the signs and symbols mean, and then you'll have to memorize pledges like I believe in the teachings of an honorable chairman, all laws and policies set forth by a chairman, this executive staff, and I believe in the concept of ideology of aid and assisting my fellow brother in all righteous endeavors by utilizing my six, standing upon, so on and so forth. You'll have to memorize these long pieces, or, you know, mid-sized pieces, 6, 7 of them, and then you'll be brought in. Everybody don't remember them. You get a lot of leeway with that because even some of the leaders don't remember them, so they give you leeway with it. And then once you remember what you got to remember and you moving in that light and they like you, well, you're a part of the gang. Now, do you have to get beat in after the 30 days? That depends on what gang you with. I know Bloods do it a lot. You got to go fight, lock down with 2 people, 3 people, go in the room, fight, come out, shake hands, take your whooping. It's blood in, blood out. Crips do it sometimes. I don't see GDs put hands on people, even though I believe they're not supposed to. Because it's all about character and it's all about growth and development. It's not gangster disciples anymore, but that's what people know about. When you say growth and development, they don't know it. They just know the negativity portion of it. But that's supposed to be a pretty positive group. But, you know, you got members stuck in the old ways. And when you're dealing with criminal organizations or street organizations that's banned by the government, you got to do things in the shadows, especially in prison, because you don't want to get caught being a GD, because you're going to get on STG. And I mean, only 5 phone calls a week, only yard at this time. Can't go to the day room after this time, so on and so forth, man. So that's how I go. That's the process of joining the gang. You better not join that gang if you participated in anything homosexual that's going to catch up with you in there. you better not told on nobody in your last case or your case from years ago or your first bit, because when it catch up to you, it'll be all bad for you. They'll get rid of you some way. And they don't always get rid of you by, you know, pulling up on you, hitting you with steel or jumping you. They might get rid of you by sending you on a crash test mission. Like, hey, go sock him. This is just to put you in a hole, and they'll let you know in the hole. Don't come back out the hole because, you know, this is why we sent you on a mission. We found out you told such and such. Vice lawyers a lot. They do a real thorough investigation if you say somebody told, and they'll wait months and months and months and months. And even if a guy told, if he has a plausible excuse of telling, like, you know, I was riding with somebody, I was with a girl and her man, and we was riding. I got a ride to go pick up another car. I got a ride to go get some marijuana for him or something like that. Or I got a ride to go do something with him, and he had 10 guns in there. And I told him, I mean, that's a plausible, reasonable excuse to tell somebody you don't know somebody, and then you get caught up, and they caught it when they could have told you it's a bunch of guns and stuff in the car, and they try to blame you, and you say, no, that wasn't me. Look at these text messages. I don't know these people. I know her, and they asked me to take them to get something, to ride with them to get something. So, you know, I'm not saying that they, you know, condone snitching, but that's not snitching. That's preserving your life. You dig what I'm talking about? But some people so caught up and dumb that they think that that's snitching. Like, you just gonna sign my life away. Like, here, take the keys, throw it away, you know? So that's a lesson within itself. You feel me? Watch you get in a car with. Make sure you ask. Don't be scared to ask. Hey, you got guns, drugs in the car, so on and so forth. I don't want to go to jail. And it is what it is. But that's how you join an organization in the Department of Corrections. Peace.